Hey, what's up, y'all? It's your boy D coming back with one more. Man, good old Father Suzuki has finally given us a release date for Shenmue 3. I'm seriously excited about this. August the 27th, 2019. So that is going to be the official release date. Man, got me excited and got me happy already. Shit, I even had to get out my two classic Shenmue 1 and 2 Dreamcast releases. Now, of course, this one right here, this is the original Japanese release of Shenmue 2. Because if y'all remember, everybody knows the story behind it. You know, Peter Moore canceled it for America, allowed it to come out for Europe, and it was ported to the Xbox. And when I had figured that out, I was like super shitty. So I decided to order it for the Japanese version of the Dreamcast. But of course, I've just now figured this news out by watching a little trailer. The trailer y'all probably seen already. I'm gonna show that to you at the end, even though y'all probably already seen it. But hey, the trailer like that, man, it's worth seeing it over and over again. But yeah, you know, I was getting a little worried when Shenmue 3 was delayed again until 2019. But now since we've got an official release date, man, I ain't gotta worry no more. Now we know that the game is coming. Man, I can't wait for it. Because the reason that I can't wait for it, because really this is where the whole open world concept started. And I know the Grand Theft Auto fans were like, no, it wasn't. It was Grand Theft Auto. No, right here. This is where it all started. The open world concept. This right here, and I can't wait to see it come back. And you know, August 2019, man, y'all best to believe I'm gonna be flying high off of Shenmue 3. I'm gonna be playing it non-stop. Man, I just can't even wait for it. And it's just about time that we got an official release date. I think that's really what a lot of us really wanted. You know, I don't mind postponing, I don't mind delays because, you know, you got to get the game right, you got to get things, you know, things organized. I don't mind that, but since a release date is here, man, we can just absolutely look forward to it now. Now it's obvious that I am an extremely tremendous Shenmue fan. Of course, hence me showing off my classic Shenmue titles that I just showed. And then on top of that, like I said, this is where, you know, the open world concept began. It was just a step in a different direction with the magical weathering effect and all that, the turn from night and day, and even cinematically, man, the game did a lot. The game, you know, stretched the boundaries a whole lot, and to see the game come back and to see it come back almost what 14 years later, man, just gives me super excited for it. And I mean, what I want to see in the game, of course, you know, I don't know if this is going to be the conclusion of the game, but I do want to see Ryu Hazuki kind of interact with Landy some type of way. The trailer kind of showed that, like, you know, they probably looked like they had a little face to face with each other. You know, I'm definitely excited to see what's going on there. If these two are actually going to say each other, like, you know, Ryu and Landy never said each other throughout the first two Shenmues. So I hope, you know, we're gonna get a physical, some type of physical altercation or physical meeting between Ryu and Landy. It's about time for that. And you know, I hope there's gonna be some characters returning. There hasn't really been a lot of character revealing, like, you know, classic characters like Joy and Su Ying and, you know, Wong and all those characters. I mean, hopefully those characters will come back. Um, who knows? You know, like I said, we got a whole year. I know Suzuki is gonna, you know, bring out a couple of secrets. He's gonna tell us a couple of things. So that's something I'm ready to kind of figure out, you know, what's going on, if this is going to be the conclusion or is it going to continue, and, you know, stuff like that. Now, I also know that the Shenmue 1 and 2 HD collection has also been released, and, you know, I've also been thinking about, you know, picking that up, but, you know, I'm kind of old school with it, you know. Something just telling me just to get out the Dreamcast and play the classics, but, you know, they're doing a good job at kind of putting us back into that, you know, Shenmue form to get ready for the release. And another thing is that it's a good thing that, you know, this is actually a smart thing that Suzuki-san did to release it in August 2019 because, of course, who wants to release a game like that with all of this, release stuff going on? You got Red Dead 2, Black Ops 4, Assassin's Creed Odyssey, Soul Calibur 6, Spider-Man. You got so many titles coming out around this time. Suzuki he knew what was up. So August 2019, I think that was a really smart decision on his part to release Shenmue. There was no need to release the game around all of this that's going on this fall. Now, as I stated earlier, when this game is released, I am going to be flying high off of it, and there is no way I'm going to put this game down, man. This game, I've waited so long for it. It was to the point where I ain't going to say I forgot about it, but it was just the point where, you know what? No Shenmue. There was just not going to be any Shenmue, but now it is coming back. It's coming back next August, man. I can't wait for it. And I gotta watch what I watch what I say, but I'm gonna say this carefully. Now I understand, Shenmue 3, graphically it looks good. It looks tremendously good, but of course, it don't matter about the graphics. I could care less about how the game looks graphically compared to other games. Who cares about that? But I will say this. Now, Shenmue 3, upon its release, it's not going to be as good as Red Dead 2. It's not going to be as good looking as Red Dead 2. And it's probably not even going to be as fun as Red Dead 2. But I am going to enjoy this more than Red Dead 2. I will enjoy this game more because this is a game that has been, it should have been released so long ago. Now that it's here, man, you just don't know, people like me, how eager we are to get our hands on this game, to see the outcome of the story. Can't wait for it. So I will be enjoying this more than Red Dead 2. Now, Red Dead 2 clearly is going to be the better game. We already know that. But, man, Shenmue 3, when this game is here, man, I'm telling you, there is just not going to be no other game at that time that is going to get my time over Shenmue 3. There's just not going to be no other game. Red Dead 2 will probably be out for a year by then. So, pretty much I probably would have been complete with that story already. So Shenmue 3 would be coming out right on time for me to get right back into that Shenmue form. Man, I just can't wait for it. Now, as for all y'all loyal and excited Shenmue fans out there like myself, hey, we got a year to go, but it's all going to be worth it because once we get our hands on Shenmue 3, nothing in gaming at that time pretty much is going to matter. We're going to be flying high off of that game. It's going to be an incredible experience, and I know Yu Suzuki is going to come through with us, come through for us like he always does. This guy never lets down his fan base, period. So I cannot wait for Shenmue 3, and I'm going to leave y'all with the trailer video. To conclude this video, y'all probably already seen it before, but like I said, it's Shenmue 3. We can see this shit a million times and still be excited about it. So let me know what y'all think in the comment section below. Go ahead and like, subscribe, don't be scared, and I'll get back at you.
Taking a 12.